over to Jesus. What little bit I do got, I want to pour this little bit of love onto him. This little bit of faithfulness I do got, I'm just going to pour out. And somebody tonight, you're saying, God, I may not be where I want to be. But can you use what's in my box?
All right.
Is my box is available. I might not be a grand singer, but I got a box. My box is full of joy. My box is full of love. My box is full of forgiveness. And not even if something else is in my box. Break it.
Break it up.
Come on, shout, break it. Just break the box. You don't know what potential you have. I'm looking at people here that I know God has great works for them. But sometimes intimidation got to be put out of your box. You're intimidated by folk. And let me tell you something, I especially want to address being intimidated by these bosses. Your boss is not your source. You need to get that out of your box. Jesus is the ultimate resource. If he don't do it, then it can't be done. You need to break the box. Some of you, God getting ready to call you out of your comfort zone. You've been comfortable, but he's going to call you out. Come out and do what I said. But you're going to have to step outside yourself. Outside of what you know to be the norm. God, do you know God will send you somewhere? He'll put you in the midst of a people sometimes, whether it be on your job or wherever it is. You don't even know them. And you wonder why you ministering to them. That's because that set of people is pulling out what's in you. Just like the enemy can pull out. Step on your new shoes, he can pull it out. But the right thing ought to be coming out of your box. But you're saying, Lord, the process of being broken don't sound easy. He never promised it would.
That's right.
But if you just let God do how he knows how to do it. When he talks about the refiner's fire, he knows just how much to turn the heat up. Somebody say Satan has turned up the heat. He's turned up the heat whether you realize it or not. He's throwing everything, trying to do everything. But the breaking got to come before the making. He's going to make you, but you got to be broken. You got to go through the test. So that was a test of that money. Now, I've met that test several times. And every time I pass the test. And he don't always make it happen when you lower money, but thank God you passed the test. Hallelujah. You better learn how to pass the test. Don't you sit up here and think everything is from God. She could have said that was a blessing from the Lord. That wasn't no blessing from God. You better know how to discern. Hallelujah.
That's good.
I mean, the same test, I've had it several times. One time they gave me $800 on my job. Same thing. I just had to throw that in there, but I took that money right on back up there. That was a lot of money. Hallelujah. But you got to learn to pass the test. Many of us is in the midst of tests. Why she mentioned that, and when he said it, it brought my mind back to it. Do you know the best time that when you're being broken, if you can just hang on in there, you on the brink. When the greatest your trial is, the deeper it hurts, the deeper the storm, the greatest the breakup. Do you realize that is the closest you are? If you could just see past where you are, that's when your deliverance is right there. Sister Connie, the more it hurts, the harder it gets. And when I'm gonna tell you, when you really know you're there, when you feel like if another thing happened, I'm gonna break down the pieces. Glory, glory, glory. If you're being broken to that point, you're in the midst of a miracle, and you know all you gotta do is go through it. being really chastened and broken or whatever it is, if you could just get to the other side of it, if you can hold on to see through the storm, the miracle will come. And you're saying this storm that I'm in, it don't look like I'm going to come out of it. I'm being broken so much. The storm wasn't designed to destroy you. It's designed to develop you. I'm being developed.
That's right. That's right.
When you walk with Jesus, there's always something that's going to come to develop you more. So as my husband said, thank God for the spectators.
That's right.
Thank God for your enemies. They are part of your development.
That's right. That's right.
Then there could be no Jesus with no Judas.
All right.
Judas had to sit at the table. Hallelujah to God. See, some things you don't need to tell God put away. Because you won't need them Judases, because the reason why he told David, I'm going to prepare a table before you in the presence. Why are you being broken? Why are you going through? So that when you get blessed, they'll be right there and see it in their face. The breaking. Maybe you're saying my marriage seems like it's stretched more than it's ever been. It seems like the more you tell your children what's right, the more rebellious they become. And maybe you go to church and you can't find no consolation there. Somebody say you in the right place.
You're in the right place.
Hey God, that's the right kind of breaking. But nobody wants to be broken. But this woman took that box and she crushed it. Not only do I want you to break it, God, but I want you to crush it so that whatever's in it will gush out. There's a difference in it being poured out.
That's right.
Take your neighbor and say there's a difference.
There's a difference.
If he break you just right, the anointing will pour out of you. I got anybody been broken just right, the anointing has the way of pouring out of you. When she gets to Jesus, all I got, God, is my box. Look like everything is walked away and everything is turned away. But I got my box.